In the UK, there are over 100,000 people living with HIV. With the right treatment, people who are diagnosed with HIV can now lead long and healthy lives, but much of the stigma surrounding the virus still exists, largely as a result of misinformation and ignorance. This stigma can lead to isolation, depression and discrimination amongst other things, and has been recognised as a potential cause for the much higher rate of unemployment amongst people living with HIV. So, to coincide with World AIDS Day, we met with Ruth and Sergio from Terence Higgins Trust to learn about their Work Positive programme, which helps unemployed people with HIV back into work.
So Work Positive is a personal and professional development programme that supports people living with HIV who are unemployed or in unsuitable work move back towards the workplace in a safe and supportive way.
I was sort of desperate because I've been unemployed for the last 10 years and I was so desperate to go back to work. One of the reasons that I was kind of, I was like, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go with this? I don't know anything. I don't know what people are looking for.
So there are multiple barriers faced by people living with HIV who are trying to get back into the workplace. This could be stigma and discrimination. Many of our clients have experienced discrimination in the workplace previously, and that might be the reason they left work in the first place.
We need to break the stigma down totally, because those people, and I believe there are so many that I haven't even said a word about it. And that needs to be addressed, because those people have a voice. Those people are humans, and those people are part of us too.
Another thing would be gaps on CVs, which are very difficult to explain. Another barrier might be IT skills. What is it like working in a modern workplace now? What IT skills do I need to build?
I was isolated for 10 years. I didn't even know how to socialize anymore. I know it was awful. It was the way I was feeling at the time.
So we offer work experience to help people build skills and build confidence and reduce gaps on their CV. We offer mentoring, which is one-to-one support, helping clients reflect on their skills. We have a lot of workshops around building confidence, managing change, CV writing, interview skills and techniques, disclosure in the workplace. Peer support is a really big one too. So the groups start together, they induct together, they get to know each other, and we hope that they support each other through the programme, celebrate success, face the challenges together, and then we all celebrate at the end with a nice graduation party.
Basically, the specifications job from the Work Positive programme, when you're reading it, really, because that really internally is that what you feel, what you need. And for me, it was the greatest experience I ever had.
So the positive impact can be in many ways. So obviously we have people who are finding work, people who never thought they'd be able to do full-time work and now in full-time work, people who would never imagine working for a big corporate organisation and now working at Barclays, or they're working at ViiV Healthcare, which is a pharmaceutical company.
My confidence has increased a lot. I'm putting myself out there. I'm going for interviews. Not necessarily that I'm gonna get a job, but I'm getting experience. And that for me is just a plus.
It's also more about the extra positive knock-on effects. So we have people who are reconnecting with family members that they hadn't been speaking to before, because now they have the confidence to do that. We've got people accepting social invites that they hadn't been before because they were so socially isolated.
As Ruth said, it's not about getting a job. It's not you to become employed straight away. It's how you could use those skills to become better yourself, to be there and do what you really wanted to do.
We invest a lot of resource into each person. It's quite intensive for each person who joins the programme, and that we have found has made it so successful. That's why 52% of people that we support are in paid work.
Where do you think you would be without the Work Positive programme? You can answer.
Probably at home. Probably at home. Still fighting with myself, what am I going to do? Sitting in my living room, helping my mum doing the normal stuff, but probably I will be at home sitting.
Why do you think that is?
I think, well, the reason is because basically what you show to the outside world is not really what you're feeling inside. So the fear, the the isolation that you live, you carry, but you don't really necessarily show to other people. I would not be the same person if I hadn't had experience of being in the program.